Hayakum everyone! Welcome back to Live at Expo. My name is Amani Stevens. You can also call me Amanikins and I'll be your host. Today is episode 40 and it's titled Eat the Expo. And just like the title suggests, we'll be sampling foods and beverages that are offered right here at Expo 2020. And along the way, we'll be learning about the pavilions and their cultures that give rise to these cuisines. Right now, I am standing in Sunset Avenue. I will go ahead and pull open the map so you guys can see. Okay, so the blue area is the mobility district, the green area is the sustainability district, and the yellow area where I'm standing right now is the opportunity district. We will first start off with going to the Columbia Pavilion, and then we will go to the Monaco Pavilion. But before we start, as always, a quick reminder that this is your show too. So feel free to chime in if you guys see anything interesting. Every time we feature your comment, you will receive 3 points. You want to collect as many points as possible for 2 reasons. The first reason is, for every 100 points that you accumulate, you will receive a seed of change, which is a carbon offset initiative, and it means you're making a real life impact. The second reason is, we do have a daily leaderboard. So if you want to see your name up on that leaderboard, get those comments in. Okay guys, I am standing right in front of the Columbia Pavilion. Are you guys ready to get started? Hi everyone, do tell me where you're tuning in from. Hi Jenna, how are you doing today? Okay guys, we are right in front of the Columbia Pavilion. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me know in the chat. Boom, Columbia.
Hello, welcome to the Colombian Pavilion, the most welcoming place on earth. Here, I'd like to introduce you to our Commissioner General, Juan Pablo Cavalier.
Hi, Juan Pablo.
Good evening. I'm the Commissioner General of the Columbia Pavilion. I'm delighted to be with all of you.
Amazing. Guys, we are with Juan Pablo. If you have any questions at all, feel free to drop it into the chat. I have one question to start.
Yes.
I'd love to know about the exterior of this building.
Okay, the exterior of this building was conceived by a company called Pacheco Architects with a team called Buentipo, and the objective was to have something that truly reflected the values of the pavilion. That is the values of Colombia. That is a lot of nature, because more than 40% of the Colombia is rainforest.
Okay.
And the white building is the purity of the tropics, of the openness of a country that is growing and that is expanding, of course, in the opportunity sector. It's full of opportunities.
Lovely. And we are in the Opportunity District.
Indeed. And we're in front of the Opportunity Pavilion, so that is the key place to be for Colombia.
Yes. Lovely. I see this gorgeous statue.
The gorgeous statue is an original copy is an original piece, not a copy, original piece by artist Fernando Botero. He's the most important living artist of Colombia. He's 88 years old now, but he's still painting, and is giving the importance of the pavilion and of the presence of Colombia in Expo Dubai. He lent us this magnificent piece for Expo Dubai. It's a very valuable piece. I can't tell you the price, but but you can. But he's been he's been in New York, Paris, in Shanghai. He's all over the place, and he's still and people love his pieces.
Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and just let the audience have a look at this gorgeous sculpture.
What is great about this sculpture?
Stunning. Yes.
What is great about this sculpture is that you can see it's a reclining woman. That is, it was. Some people felt it was a little risky to have a nude woman here, but but the wonderful thing is that people truly believed that that truly understood that it's a piece of art, and that therefore it should be seen as that. And everybody has loved it, and people of all countries and religions take pictures with it because they do know how wonderful the piece is.
Lovely.
Now we're about to enter the Columbia Pavilion, as I mentioned, which truly shows what Colombia is all about.
Oh, I'm excited to see. Super excited. Let's go ahead and check in with the chat.
Very good.
Jenna says, wow, reminds me.
So the first thing we're going to be seeing is the Andean region. The Andean region is the central part of the country. The Andean mountains finish in Colombia and it splits in three parts. And the Andean region is the most important one because it is the most populated one, and it is where most of the bigger cities are. In particular, the first thing that you see is a beautiful balcony, which is typical of the coffee region.
Nice.
Because coffee, as we all know, is very, very important for Colombians.
Oh, of course.
Then the second thing that you will see as you enter the pavilion is these pictures of birds. Colombia is the first country in the world in terms of species of birds. We have 1,920 species, which account for 19% of the birds in the world.
That's
that is
incredible.
Incredibly biodiverse country. And I don't know if our watchers have ever done any bird watching. It's a magnificent, let's say, hobby, but very difficult.
Oh,
and
yes.
And the beauty of these birds, are a little bit of what Colombia is all about. As we talk about the Andes, then we talk about certain cities, sort of Zipaquirá, which is which was founded in the before the Spaniards came in, and where Zipaquirá is has the only cathedral in a salt mine. And I remember when I was a kid that when they used to take us to the salt mines, that we would touch the walls of the cathedral, and indeed it tasted like salt.
Nice. I'll quickly go ahead and show the audience what you were discussing. So that's the salt mine with the cathedral inside.
And Salento is just a Salento on than the other ones. We also will see a bicycle. Colombia is because of its mountains, because of the Andes, is very valley. Has a lot of mountainous and very high and difficult, let's say, rides in bicycle. We are we have literally generated the best cyclists in the world. So we have our current star is Egan Bernal, who won the French Tour, and he has won the Italian Giro. And there were other people like who have won the Vuelta a España and so on. And nowadays, all of the top cyclists in the world go and train in the mountains of Colombia.
Nice.
The toughest climb in Colombia is 80 kilometers, an 80-kilometer climb with a 4% gradient, which is very, very tough. So
Do you like to mountain bike?
I love to mountain bike.
Nice.
I'm a little bit out of shape now because of Expo, but I can't wait to go back home and start training again. As we walk around the pavilion.
Nice. We have a quick comment in from Yolanda. Can't wait to visit.
There you go. As we walk around the pavilion, then we see a wonderful, let's say, a big sign of innovation, because Colombia wants to show that it's also a very modern country, as we said before, in terms of the architecture and so on. We're into innovation. We have pharmaceutical companies. We have we have other technologies. We are the second largest producer of flowers in the world.
Ooh.
And some people say that every woman in the world dreams of receiving of Colombian. Even in Russia, we have a huge market. Everyone in the world dreams to obtain a Colombian rose.
Lovely.
We are also, we produce the legend of El Dorado comes from Colombia, and we are the #1 producer of emeralds in the world. So, we have a lot of things to please females and people
in
who
general.
The pictures that we see behind are the typical houses of the coffee region. They're very colorful. We talk about that the coffee region is literally spring all year round. So it's very, very successful in that sense. And now we're gonna go and see the first video, which is a tour around the Andean region called the Chiva. The Chiva is the typical bus that says is a typical bus where when you come as a tourist, you come and see and get in these buses and you go partying from place to place. But this is a magic Chiva because it's going to take us into the literally into the Andean region. We will first going to start talking about Medellin and the beautiful landscapes in Medellin, as well as the landscapes in the coffee region, which is great.
Okay, let's go ahead and have a seat and just enjoy the show for a little bit.
Wonderful.
And I do want to hear from you. Where in Colombia are you from?
I'm from Bogota, the outskirts of Bogota. Actually,
The capital.
The capital, but I always lived on the countryside, which means that when you will see all the green in the around the savanna of Bogota, that's where I live.
Nice.
What you are seeing right now is the city of Medellin, which is is a center of industry and innovation and so on, and was also the birthplace of Fernando Botero. It's a beautiful city with a magnificent climate, and the people are extremely sweet. So it's the young people love to go and study there and visit and so on. As you can see then that this is the typical landscape of the coffee culture region. Colombia is the third largest producer of coffee, and what makes the Colombian coffee very special is that it's picked by hand. And because of that, only the right beans are picked up, and that's what makes it the smoothest coffee in the world.
We have a lovely question in from Deandra. What is the national language of Colombia?
The national language of Colombia is Spanish. We were and we used to, for many years we've been saying that the purest Spanish is spoken in Colombia, which is a little bit pompous, but it's because it has a less strong accent than other countries. As you travel around Latin America, you will see that there's some singing, there's some stronger accents in the south, and so on. So we claim that we have the purest Spanish in Latin America. Now we're seeing the savanna de Bogota, the outskirts of Bogota. Bogota is an 8 million people city, and it's truly is only the economic and political center of the world, of the country, despite the fact that they say we have many very important cities such as Medellin, Barranquilla, Cali, and so on that we will discuss about. Now we're seeing the people riding their bikes, because as I mentioned, Bogota is 2,600 meters height, so it's breathing and riding your bike there is quite a challenge. We're now going to go into another region.
Ooh.
That is magnificent, because it's going to take us into the Central Massif and the Amazonian and Orinoco's regions. This is completely different. So we are leaving now the urban areas, and we're going to go to explore some of the southern areas where the Parque de San Agustin, that has some beautiful statues of very little information about its origins, and that we do know that they're a few thousand years old. These are replicas of those statues, and there's 300 of them in an area of 50 square kilometers, and they're magnificent.
How big
but there's
are they?
very little information. Some of them the average is about 2.5 meters, and the highest is 7 meters tall.
Wow.
So it's very tall.
Yeah.
And of course, as we walk around the pavilion, then we see pictures of the landscapes of, for instance, this is the mountains of Mavecure, which are one of the oldest mountains, rock formations in Latin America, a few thousand years old as well.
Have you hiked this?
Not yet.
Not yet. I'll join you. We can go together.
Yeah, indeed. And then, of course, the Amazon River, which, and again, as I mentioned before, 44% of the country is in rainforest. So that makes Colombia the second most biodiverse country in the world, and it's the land. You will see images of jaguars and some traces of jaguars on the floor.
Ooh, I see that now.
Because we have we are trying to protect, through a company called ISA, the environment of the jaguar. Because as we protect the environment of the jaguar, we protect all its ecosystem.
Yes.
I mentioned to you earlier on the number of birds. We have the largest number of orchids in the world.
Ooh.
And we have more than 33,000 types of butterflies in Colombia, which makes it really pretty. We have more than 400 fruits in Colombia, which means that you could literally have a different fruit on every day of the year. And because of the tropical climate, you know, they're produced all year round. We
Yes.
are cocoa producers, which are very nice. We have golden berry that are very famous now in Colombia and are used in many of its recipes. And we're gonna go now into a second box that says.
Amazing, beautiful pavilion.
Oh, that is absolutely wonderful! I can't wait for you to come and visit. The second box is, as I mentioned to you, is an homage to the indigenous groups. One in the Central Massif, and the other one in the Amazon, and the third and the last one is galloping around the plains in Colombia. Enjoy this beautiful visit because it's quite amazing.
Okay, I'll go ahead and get in
The
close so the chat
mysterious
can
Colombian
see.
Massif is the place where the most
And
important
guys, look
rivers
at the
in the country are
floor.
born. A place that feeds the Cauca, Magdalena, and Amazon basins. It's the heart of some of the most representative indigenous communities in the territory.
There are places in this land where we can find the knowledge of lost ancient cultures, such as Tierra Adentro.
That's right, Katy.
Water, so what is our mission in this Colombia of the future?
That is a great question, Cachipri, to which I have no answer. I am water. I cannot see the future.
I believe that by preserving our past and our culture, we
Fascinating.
can understand ourselves as part
It's
of the
very
future.
pretty.
I
It's
agree.
very full of nature and full of water, as we say,
Yes.
which is very special. 70% of the energy in Colombia is derived from hydroelectric plants, which shows the great importance of water in our country. We're traveling to the east, to the west, and to the north,
Okay.
because we need to discover truly the happiness of the coasts, of the ocean, and so on. But more importantly, we also need to discover something that many people will know, which is right behind me, which are the hammocks.
Lovely.
Hammocks are literally, when people are galloping or visiting in the jungles and so on, you can literally hang it between two trees and take a nap or sleep all night long.
We have a nice comment in from Wahid. He says, "Thanks, Mr. Pablo. It's been a stunning tour."
Thank you, sir.
Still
Thank you so
going,
much.
still going.
We're still going. So now we're going to talk about the coasts, and more importantly about why Colombia is the country of more than 1,000 rhythms. And that is because we love music, and because of the origins, the Indian origin, the influence of Afro-Colombian people and so on. We have all sorts of rhythms different from in the Pacific Ocean than the Caribbean, and we're going to be playing dancing and playing the
Ooh.
drums and so on. So join me into this magnificent box.
Ooh, I'm excited to partake. Ooh.
So as we enter this box, we have this beautiful view. We have this beautiful view of the ocean. On the left, we have the Pacific Ocean, which is a little darker but much greener. And on the right is the typical colors of the Caribbean, much bluer and so on. And we have two great characters called Jonathan, who's going to teach us some places, as well as this beautiful
join us.
lady who's walking around the city of Cartagena.
We go ahead and add just that, airs. Our whole life revolves around a big variety of rhythms and flavors.
Meet Jonathan and Shadia. Let's stop talking about rhythm. Let's show them. Jonathan, why don't you start?
Welcome to your first class of Pacific percussion. We're going to start with a simple rhythm using the drums in front of you. Now, use your right hand first, like this. Try to follow the rhythm. Now, your other hand, like this. This is basic to the upbeat, which goes like this.
I love the colors, they're changing.
Now, we're going to try to do another rhythm. This time, we're going to do a bunde. It goes something like
Hapunde.
this.
You guys ready?
On our music reflects the paradise we live in. One of the most biodiverse ecosystems.
That was fun. I love how it lights up.
Birds and fantastic underwater species live. We can even find humpback whales that have to be burned in our waters. But don't think that the Colombian Pacific is just beach. It's also Cali, a vibrant city brimming with culture, entrepreneurship, design, and style. With a captivating and electrifying atmosphere, whether you're here on business or simply to have a good time. After all, Cali is the salsa capital of the world.
Did you say salsa? I love to dance salsa.
Why don't you teach them a couple of simple steps?
Sure thing, Eric. Let's learn some basic salsa choking steps. So what we're going to do is move side to side.
Yeah. Okay, well, okay, I'll follow you and then that sounds good. That sounds like fun.
1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, faster. Arms out. Good job, everyone. That was great. Okay, so now let's switch to one of the greater Colombian Caribbean rhythms.
Okay.
Let's dance mambale.
Okay.
Follow me, arms out like this, and we are going to push up and down in circles with our whole body into it. Okay? You got it? Now faster. Good. Okay, good job, everyone.
Woo! That was good. Nice job. That was good.
Huge number of rhythms. Influence went
Okay,
across
cool.
many cultures, from the indigenous Guayú to the reimagined and palenqueros, with rhythms such as vallenato, toro, cumbia, which have been recognized as World Heritage, show the world that we are a land of contrasts.
It is true. As you start heading away
Oh, that's so fun and interactive, and I love how the drums
I'm
light
so
up.
glad you liked it. What people say after these 2 months and a half of Expo is that this pavilion truly has a soul, and it is thanks to all these wonderful hosts that are here that help us communicate what Colombia is all about, that tell a story, that really project their love of Colombia and what we are all about. We are about welcoming the people to our country. We're about truly showing the beauty of our country, but not only as simple as, let's say, it's not about nature. It's a very dynamic country that has very important urban centers, that has education to project, and that has industries to show. So basically is the land of opportunity in the Americas, which is very good. Now we're going to be walking downstairs to go and discover the reality, the magic of the coffee and of the juices and so on, as we mentioned before.
I'm a little thirsty after all that dancing, so
Very,
yes, please.
very, very good. I think you should try one of the tastes of these exotic fruits that exist in Colombia that we have brought here in with a company that teamed up to offer these great flavors to our visitors in the Columbia Pavilion. That again are only let's say an appetizer to invite all of the people who are watching now the pavilion with us and who come to the pavilion to truly say, okay, I really want to go to visit Colombia.
Yes.
And discover the magic behind it.
Ooh, Rhonda says I'll visit your pavilion.
That's very, very good. People really like it. The coffee, people, one of the things that I've discovered is that a lot of people love
I'll
to
go
come.
ahead and have you just sit over
Very
here.
good.
Yeah, perfect. But I do want to show the staircase that we just came down to see the lovely exterior. Okay, perfect.
So behind us we have the Juan Valdez company,
Yes.
which is I don't want to do branding here, but the magic thing about this is that Juan Valdez is a company that belongs to the coffee producers. The coffee producers are more than 550,000 families in Colombia that generate more than $2.7 billion in sales to Colombia. So it's a fundamental to the economy of the country and so on. And here what we have is a smoothie of Colombian fruits, and this is what we call a nevado, which is a nice coffee with cream and a chocolate sauce.
Nice.
So
Okay, which flavor is this one? Is this passion fruit?
I think it's passion fruit.
Okay, guys, let's sample some Colombian passion fruit.
Very good. Let me see if you like it. Is it refreshing?
Super fresh,
and so on?
delicious.
And one of the best-selling items here in Juan Valdez is this iced coffee, because it has locals love the sweetness and at the same time the mix of sweet and coffee, which is very, very special.
Vicky says fruitalicious.
Very
You want to
good.
go ahead and have some?
That is very, very good.
Super lovely. Ooh,
And that
you
is
tell us.
what the Colombian arepa,
Ooh.
which is made of corn, which is made of corn and has cheese in the middle.
Oh, lovely. How
So
do I
it's-
eat this? I need some utensils.
No, you just bite onto it.
Bite onto it? Do
Yeah,
you want to
just-
share? I can cut it in
No,
half.
no, that's okay. No,
Okay.
no, because you're gonna like it so more than you say, why did I share it?
More for me, guys.
Very good.
I'll go ahead and pick up a napkin. I feel it's quite warm.
Very good.
So this is savory.
That's very savory, and it's in many regions of the country they differ in terms of thickness and so on. There you see you have the cheese in there, and the thickness changes, but it's something that is eaten almost in many regions of the country as breakfast with a beautiful cup of coffee, of course.
This is super delicious. It's nice, fluffy, and warm. And woo, guys, look at that.
Very
We've
good.
just unlocked the Colombia cuisine badge.
Very
Well
good.
done, guys. It means everyone in the chat just received 100 points.
Very good.
Well done.
That's excellent. And again, so what we claim, what we want people to do is to come to Expo, have a magnificent breakfast, and so that they get all the energy to go and see the rest of Expo, and every now and then to come and get a little bit of that kick that is generated
Super delicious.
by the coffee. Now we have this. But if we are in the Columbia Pavilion, we have to taste chocolate.
Lovely.
And-
I want to quickly go ahead and show the chat. So we've got some, is this dark chocolate? Milk chocolate. Look at that. So 40% milk chocolate. Okay, yes, I'd love to have a piece. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's fruity, it's tasty, it's smooth, it's delicious.
This belongs to a company that has had so much success in Dubai that they are truly considering opening a store in Dubai, because we have so many regulars that keep on asking, when are you opening in Dubai? You can't come to here only to Expo and then disappear.
Oh yes, of course.
What is wonderful about this is a company that is truly exploiting the natural flavors of Colombia. So it not only produces chocolates, but it produces teas, honeys, and even crackers, all with natural ingredients. That is absolutely amazing. So
Delicious.
the goal here is again to show the values of the Colombian food in a very simple way. But we can't be in the Columbia Pavilion without talking about the emeralds, because Colombia, as I mentioned to you before, is the largest producer of emeralds. And of course, we claim that they're the purest ones, because as opposed to other ones that are yellowish, these are much darker in
Let's talk
in
about
color.
that on our way out.
They are much darker in color, and then they have a sort of like a blue heart into it. And we have a specialist that will.
Yes.
That will show us the Colombian emeralds,
Okay.
which is very, very important.
Need to get my mask back on.
Very good. So as I was mentioning to you before, that we're going to be shown here a beautiful Colombian emerald for
Lovely.
TV for all our audiences. Can we see one of why we claim that the Colombian emeralds are the purest and the best in the world?
Well, I'll be happy to show you more than one piece. So here's like one of our
Gorgeous.
signature
Lovely.
pieces, and here you can see clearly the color and the bright of one of the nicest Colombian emeralds we have
Wow.
here.
Super sparkly.
Yes.
Do I get gifted one?
Mumkin,
I'm joking. Maybe later.
Come back and pick up one.
Thank you very much. So that was a brief visit to the Columbia Pavilion. And it's because as I said to you before, it is a pavilion with a soul.
Yes.
Not only because people like to come back and have a coffee and the juice and so on, but also because we're having regularly events.
Yes.
Musical events. One of the things we did see in the fourth box, the dancing and the drum playing and so on, but that's only a little part of it, because over the next 6 months and over the next literally every week we will have bands and groups playing here that show the richness of the Colombian culture and the country as a whole. We
Perfect.
didn't mention that Shakira comes from
Oh, true.
Colombia.
She does. She
and,
does indeed.
and some people also have heard about a very good-looking young man called Maluma.
He's also Colombian?
Who's also Colombian
didn't
and
know
who's truly making a killing worldwide.
Okay.
So
look at that. We've just unlocked the Colombia country badge. That means that everyone just received 100 points.
wonderful.
Juan Pablo, this has been incredible. You've been amazing. Thank you so much.
It's again, we just love to welcome everybody at the Columbia Pavilion. Thank you for this opportunity to show to all what we're all about, and we look forward to having you here at the pavilion.
Amazing, amazing. Chat, say goodbye to Juan Pablo.
Bye-bye. Thank
See
you so
later.
much.
Thank
Have a
you so
wonderful
much.
evening. Bye-bye.
Guys, wasn't that lovely? What was your favorite part of the Colombian Pavilion? Do let me know in the chat. Was it the drumming? Was it the salsa? Was it the cuisine? Out of the fruits, out of the options that, ooh, I'm getting distracted because you guys know what I'm looking at. You guys want to see what I'm looking at? Let me know in the chat, but this is what I'm looking at. It's the Guardian. He is the Guardian of Expo. He needs 8 different people to man him. Look, you have one person under his head, got a person under his leg, you have a person even holding his tail. He is the Golden Jubilee Guardian, a very special addition to Expo. Look at that. Stunning! Just another regular day at Expo. Okay guys, I'm back on the avenue. Just beside me, you can see the China Pavilion. And just over there is Austria. Do you guys remember where I'm going to next? Do let me know if you remember where I'm going to next. I'll tell you in a second. Okay guys, right next to me is the Mission Possible Pavilion. I'm going to go ahead and get right to the front so I can show you guys a gorgeous view. But before I continue, I do want to ask you guys some questions. Is anyone Colombian or been to Colombia? Let me know in the chat. Or is anyone from Monaco, or has anyone visited Monaco? Because that's where we're going to next, Monaco. Okay guys, we have the daily leaderboard, but just before I jump in, I want to show you guys the gorgeous shot of the Mission Possible, the Opportunity District's Pavilion. And it's also the home of the United Nations. How glorious and gorgeous and magnificent is this view? Okay guys, time to jump into the daily leaderboard. Let's go ahead and check in and see how you guys are all doing. So, tied for 9th place, we have T.A. Sheikh and we have May Angel Ligo Pitfabel. Tied for 7th place, we have Samir and Nailanioid. And then 6th place, we have Mina. 5th place, we have Augustus. 4th place, we have Rhonda. 3rd place, we have Deonra. 2nd place, we have Jenna. And in the number 1 spot, the current person that you guys want to take over from is Wahid. Congratulations, Wahid. You are currently number 1, but watch out. They are now coming after you. So hang on tight to that lead. And everybody else, you know what to do. Drop in some comments. Okay guys, it's also a live leaderboard, and if you notice, some of the numbers are and names are jumping around. It's so fun to see. So you guys get those comments in. We're passing by. This is Kojaki. You would have seen it in a different episode, which reminds me, so if you guys want to watch any previous episodes, because like I mentioned, today is episode 40. So if you want to watch any previous episodes, go to virtualexpodubai.com. virtualexpodubai.com. Go ahead, grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and write it down. And if you guys want to watch any future episodes, you can also go there as well. Do me a massive favor, wherever you're tuning in from, go ahead and click that subscribe button, press that like button, smash that follow button, hit that share button, so you guys will always be up to date and you will never miss out on any shows that we have in the future. There will be 100 episodes in total, so we are only 40% of the way there. Okay guys, I am on Sunrise Avenue. We've got Bahrain, Pakistan, Lebanon, all of them we've covered in previous episodes. We've got Indonesia just over here, and we have Baden-Württemberg, which you've also covered in a previous episode. Maybe I'll quickly pass by because we do have a stage going. Let me just quickly get in close. I would love to stay, but we gotta keep on going. Okay, Mina says, can't wait to see Monaco. Nor can I. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see Monaco either. And you are in luck because we are right in front of it. So we're just passing by Baden-Württemberg and then boom, you have Monaco. Guys, take that all in. Look at that. We've just reached Monaco and it says Monaco 360. Hello, Logan.
Hello, welcome. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Logan?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, guys, we're with Logan. If you have any questions for Logan, feel free to drop it into the comments.
Exactly. So, welcome to the Monaco Pavilion. So, actually, as you can see behind me, the theme of the pavilion is Monaco 360 degrees. So, as you can see, it's the structure of the rock, like the rock in Monaco. As you may know, Monaco, it's a rock up everything. So where there is the palace of the prince, so it's on the rock. Actually, it's all made in photovoltaic panels. So we catch the sun to do the energy for all the pavilion. And so as you can see, there is the walk over there, which is called the Rampe Major. Like in Monaco, it's the same name from the street in Monaco that goes from down to top of the rock.
Lovely, it's a replica of it.
Yeah,
and it was
actually,
inspired from it.
Yeah, exactly. But
Very
we put
nice.
some photovoltaic panels here.
Nice,
Yeah.
and I like that. So it's super sustainable.
Exactly, we try to do it sustainable. Yeah, actually,
course.
Yeah. So here is the main entrance of the pavilion. So we are going to see a map where Monaco is located next to. We're going to see where Monaco is located from Dubai. So Monaco is just here next to France, and Dubai is here. So it's 6 or 7 hours flight.
Okay. What's the exact distance? Do you know?
More than 6,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Here we have the stamp station where you can get your stamp for your passport, for your Expo passport.
Lovely.
So here we also have a time lapse of all the scientists of Monaco over there.
Nice.
And with the colors of the sunset. And then we have the prince over there as well as a princess. Yes, the royal family.
Ah.
And so we are going to enter the pavilion here.
I love how I'm making you walk backwards. It's
Yeah,
great.
that's fine. I'll do it. So, actually, welcome to the kaleidoscope. So,
Wow.
as the theme of Monaco Pavilion is Monaco 360 degrees, while you walk through the kaleidoscope, you'll be the main actor of it. So, we're going to see ourselves in 360 degrees. So, maybe we can walk through.
Yes, this is very cool. Wow, I love the color changes. Guys.
So actually the scene is divided in 7 different parts. The first part is about the Scientific Institute of Monaco, so that's why we have some penguins. Actually we do not have any penguins in Monaco, but we are studying the penguins to tell about the climate change. So the scientists decided to create a small little prototype, baby penguin.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so I'm going to put the video on, so you'll see it inside of penguins' families. So they created this to study the behavior of the penguins due to the climate change.
I love it. We have a decoy penguin that has wheels.
Yeah, and
Oh,
also
that's
has a
hilarious.
little camera over there that you may see just after. And you're going to see it. So it's remoted by the scientists. The scientists are driving it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so here's the scientist, and you're going to see it just there.
Guys, look, it's the decoy penguin. Oh, that's so funny and so cute. And look, he's infiltrated a family. Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's
so
very
actually
cool.
they adopted it as one of their own, so that's why we decided to use it. Then we're going to see that all the penguins, they have backpacks where there are videos that talks about the climate change and all the different results from the studies. So here we have another video over there.
Nice.
Yeah, so you can see all the life of the penguins there.
Cute, it's the little penguin march.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there are hundreds of them. So then we are going to enter a part which is called Smart Principality. So in Monaco, in schools, also in kindergarten, we are using these little mouses. So it's to learn to the children how to program things. So the only job to do is to put the whole program in it, and then it's to go from one point to another. So maybe if you want to have a try on this one.
Ooh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's so cute.
So in schools in Monaco, they are learning how to program things using these.
Oh, that's very fun.
Yeah, so yeah, actually that's good. So then we have a project, a new eco district. So it's a new project called Maritea, which is under construction right now. So it's a project that was launched in 2013 and should be finished in 2024. So actually 6 hectares, it costs 2.5 billion euros. And it's only residential, so we have apartments as well as private villas.
I'm gonna go ahead and get in close so you guys can have a look. Ooh, my shadow's showing just a teeny bit. Guys, it's moving. Ooh, very cool.
Yeah,
It's like a waterfall almost.
Exactly, and what we are going to see after on the video, it's all the works they've done underneath the structure.
Very, very cool.
Actually, it's very nice, yeah. So then we are going to enter a new part which is called Discovering the Sea. So it's an interactive book about the life of the great-great-grandfather of our prince right now. So our prince is called Albert II. And this prince was called Albert I. So he's one of the pioneers of discovering the sea. And actually he's famously known for creating a map about the currents.
Nice. Look at that. We have a trivia poll up. Let's go ahead and have a look, but don't say the answer out loud. Okay, guys. How does Monaco rank on the list of smallest nations in the world? Use hashtag A is the 7th smallest nation. Hashtag B is the 2nd smallest nation. Hashtag C is the 3rd smallest nation. Or hashtag D is the smallest nation in the world. Did you give them any tips or hints?
I tried
no. Okay. Let's go ahead and learn about another item.
Yeah, actually we have another part which is called Connecting Minds, which is an interactive bench that we have also in Monaco because we created a twin pavilion. So it's like a huge FaceTime but with the same background. So maybe if you'd like to have a look.
Nice. Let's quickly check in with the chat. Let's see how we're doing with the poll. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, some might have had the right answer.
We'll go ahead and head inside.
So if you want to have a look,
Hello, welcome. Oh, hello. Hi. Chat, can you guys see? Hello. Bonjour. Am I pointing it the right way? We are live at Expo. Live at Expo. Je ne sais pas parler français.
Vous êtes en live sur Expo TV.
Maybe, 1, 2, 3, yay! 1, 2, 3, yay! Thank you, merci. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so actually this was a class from Monaco, a school from Monaco.
The school from Monaco, nice.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see how the poll is doing. It's still running, so.
Okay, that's fine.
It's complete. It is complete.
Okay, nice.
And you guys are indeed correct. It is hashtag B is the 2nd smallest nation. You know the smallest nation?
Yeah, of course we do.
Okay, let's say it together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Vatican!
Yeah, so actually we entered the part which is the part that's going to change throughout the expo. Everything is going to stay where it is, but not this area over there. So here is a huge screen where you can see videos about the Grand Prix in Monaco. Actually, yesterday we had the visit of our driver Charles Leclerc. He's a Monaco's driver from Formula 1 races. So it was him over there in his car. So this is why we have this huge video.
Amazing, and the Formula 1 just happened in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, exactly. It was the end of the season. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who do you support?
By Charles, of course.
Of course.
He's one of our friends. Yeah. So here you have the helmets from the Guard of the Prince. As you
Lovely.
can see, so it's red, white, and blue actually, because all the guard of the prince needs to be French to be the guard of the prince, so that's why it's a little wink to them.
Aha.
Yeah. And here, what do we have? We have like the fastest e-motorbike in the world. Actually, it used to be the fastest because on the 22nd of November, this company, Venturi, created the new fastest e-bike in the world that goes at 456 kilometers per hour, rather than this one only went at 408 kilometers per hour.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and get a good, nice close-up of this beauty for all our motorheads in the chat. Ooh, and we have a nice comment in.
Yeah.
Deandra says, thank you for the well-informed tour.
You're very welcome. Feel free to come and visit us.
Yes.
So actually, right now we entered the new artistic and cultural part of the Expo. So here is a moving table that talks about all the cultural things that happens in Monaco. This is a jazz festival that just happened weeks ago.
Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and spin that around.
So this is the ballet.
Oh, the ballet.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a
Ooh.
circus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the aerial hoop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some hand-to-hand action.
Yeah, a lot of things in the circus actually. Yeah.
Very cool.
And so here we are going to enter the last part. So while we are waiting for the final show, we are just going to talk a little bit about the Princess Charlotte Foundation. So she's the wife of the prince, and she used to be an Olympic swimmer. So that's why she made a foundation about learning the sport things, all about drowning and things like that. Not from people to drown. Yeah.
I dedicated 20 years of my life to make that dream a reality.
Yeah.
Nice. The Princess Charlene of Monaco Foundation. Lovely.
And so actually, while we are waiting a few seconds more, we are going to enter the final show, which is called the Kaleidoscope Show, and you are going to be inside of it.
Ooh.
So, welcome to the final show.
Wow. Wow. I am a bit speechless. I can't find a word to say other than wow right now. Gorgeous.
This is it. So here,
Logan,
Yeah.
look at that. We've just unlocked the Monaco country badge. That means that every single person in the chat right now just received 100 points.
yeah, let's go.
Lovely. And Abdullah Halik is saying, wow.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. So actually, we just entered the shop. So here are all the partners and the supports of the pavilion. So as you can see, there are many, but like we are very thankful to them.
Nice.
So that's why in the shop we have all different products from them actually. So that's what we are selling.
Lovely.
And right now we are going to enter the restaurant of the pavilion, which is called the Café de Paris. It's a famously known restaurant because it's next to the casino in Monaco. So yeah, do you want to have a look?
Yeah, let's go ahead. Ooh. The famous Café de Paris. Lovely. I'll go ahead and set ourselves up. Augustus says, what a beautiful pavilion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, Logan, for the amazing tour.
Yeah,
Mina.
very thankful. Yeah, thank you. So actually we're waiting to eat something from our country actually.
Lovely.
So it's our not national dish, but someone that's only made in Monaco.
Okay.
So it's called barbajan. If you want to try and pronounce it.
Barbajan.
Barbajan, yeah.
Barbajan. Did I get it? I get it? It's good?
Barbajan, yeah, it's
Barbajan?
kind of good, yeah. So it's something which is kind of salted. So it's spinach and herbs and onions and everything that's inside of a pasta. And it's deep fried. So I'm going to take them and then we are going to try and taste them.
Oh wow.
Yeah?
Sounds good. Are you guys excited to try some food from Monaco? Let me know in the chat. Firaz says amazing. Hi Firaz. Wahid, here we go. It's food time. Yes, sir.
So this is it. So it might be a little bit hot.
I think so.
Be careful.
Check that out, guys. Ooh, I'm gonna have one with me.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, guys, you
Would
ready?
you like to cheer?
Let's cheers.
Let's
cheers.
Is it wonderful?
Very good. It is warm, but not too warm. That's delicious. I'm going in for another bite. So outside is very crunchy and flaky, and then it has the salt on top. And then inside it's like spinach and
Yeah, you can taste the spinach. Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
delicious. It's very delicious, and the fried with the salt really brings out the taste. So
And
good.
Actually, it's well known in Monaco. Like in the south of France, everyone wants to go
Nice.
to Monaco to eat these things.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And look at that! We've just unlocked the Monaco country cuisine badge. Everybody just received another 100 points. Well done, guys.
Yeah, well played.
Well played indeed.
I'm going to
So
eat
good,
another one.
right? Yeah. Let's eat. Look. You can see the spinach. So good. Delicious.
Yeah,
This
was
has
it good?
been
Yeah.
so much fun. Yeah, virtual food tasting, Wahid. That was so delicious. Thank you so much,
You're
Logan,
welcome.
for your
You're welcome.
hospitality, your information. This has been perfect.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Would you like to walk me out?
Of course we do.
Okay, amazing. Okay, guys. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go.
So yeah, let's go. So actually now we're just going to exit the terrace of the restaurant. Sorry. So we are going to exit
I'm
it.
bumping into everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
So actually
Yes.
we are going to be able to see the pavilion,
exterior
the
again.
exterior one last time.
Yes.
And yeah, this is it.
No, this has been so lovely, so nice.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and
Oh,
I
I
hope
did.
everyone enjoyed the tour as well.
Oh, I
And, like,
definitely did.
I hope to see a lot of you guys come and visit our pavilion shortly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Audience, say goodbye to Logan.
Thank you.
Logan,
Bye bye.
thank you so much again. This has been perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
you. Bye bye.
Bye, see you later. Guys, what was your favorite part of the Monaco Pavilion? Do let me know in the comments. For me, it was the food. I enjoyed the food. Okay guys, we have the final leaderboard of the day. Are you guys ready to see who won today's episode? Let's go ahead and read it from the bottom all the way to the top. So, in 10th place, we have T.A. Sheikh. Tied for 8th place, we have Jude and Grace. In 7th place, we have Heaven. In 6th place, we have Augustus. In 5th place, we have Rhonda. Tied for 3rd, we have Mina and Jenna. In 2nd place, we have Deonra. And in the number 1 spot, let's go ahead and get a drum roll going. Oh, that's not a very good drum roll. It goes to Wahid. Congratulations. Well done. Mabruk. I feel like that's the 2nd or 3rd time you've won 1st place on my show, so well done, and thank you so much for constantly tuning in. Thank you everyone for constantly tuning in. Okay guys, and with that, we're going to go ahead and jump into the seeds of change. Where do you guys want to plant today's seeds of change? Use #1 for clean energy, #2 for using less, #3 for green cities, #4 for healthy planet, #5 for eating well, #6 for living together, #7 for happy people, #8 for cleaner water. There are absolutely no wrong answers, so go ahead, feel free to pick anything that your heart desires. I hear some music and I'm trying to figure out, but I think they're just testing, so let's go ahead and see where else I could possibly go to. I spotted little Opti. Let's go ahead and have a look at little Opti. You guys remember Opti? He is the Opportunity District's mascot. Hi, Opti. Hi, Opti.
Firefly. How about the power too?
Cute. Super duper cute. Okay guys, keep getting those votes in. Go ahead and get those votes in. The poll is still running. Ooh, so keep getting those votes in. I'm just making my way down Sunrise Avenue. I think Indonesia finally started playing, so let's go ahead and have a look. Okay guys, woo, let's check in on the seeds of change. Let's see how we're doing. Ooh, Happy People's in the lead. And the poll is complete and Happy People won today's episode. Okay guys, if you guys want to watch more shows just like this, make sure to tune in tomorrow. Same time, same place. You can go to virtualexpodubai.com to watch previous episodes and all the future ones. Go ahead and do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, click that like button, press that follow button, hit that share button, wherever you're tuning in from, so you'll always be up to date and you'll never miss out on any of our future shows. My name is Amani Stevens. It's been a pleasure hosting you, and I hope to see you in a future episode. Bye guys! Bye!